Okay, I assume that we are live now. Hopefully. So I've just been trying to, as the stream's been, countdown on the stream, I've just been trying to get ChatGPT to make the tool database actually work, but nothing that I'm inputting to it's working at the moment. So it is getting a bit frustrating. Save inventory excluding the default sword. I just want it to save the sword that I pick up. I need it to pick this up because I have no other way of testing it until the shop works for it to save. So I'm in a bit of a pickle at the moment with that, but I think I managed to fix the death thing yesterday. So at least we won't be spending an hour on that or two. Must contain the tools like Classic Sword 2. This one won't be saved. Give tools from saved inventory. Give me the new code. I doubt this one will work too, but hey, I guess it's worth a shot, right? Hopefully. Full script inventory manager.lu or similar. Do you use? Yeah, I use free GPT. That's why this sucks. It's slowly getting there. To test it works, join the game, you'll spawn with only the starter sword, pick up a classic sword 2 from the map, die or leave the game, rejoin, only classic sword 2, not starter sword will be loaded from the save. Hopefully, that should be it. Hopefully. I'm so hoping so. Right, here goes nothing. I might even have to test it in the proper game. I swear I said play here, but clearly not. Sure, whatever. Right, okay, got that in our inventory. Everything seems to be running neatly. Respawn. And it took the sword away again. It says it fixes it, but it never fixes it. Fine, I'll play it through the game. Maybe that's the problem. Is that I need to play it through the exact game. Sword game test. Right, cool. We'll head on over here and do that again. Ooh, this is getting really really annoying, I suppose, but hey. But the problem is, even when I went in the toolbox yesterday off camera and tried to do it, it just didn't save. It said there was an error with server script service or something, or I couldn't access the API even though the API is on. Right, so that's fine. Respawn. Well, it should still do it without logging into the game too. And there we go. It didn't work. Wow, what would you have thought? Hey. Still doesn't work, pal. Still doesn't work, man. Thanks for the confirmation. Well, full inventory save. Here's the version you should place in the subscript service for the billionth time. So it seems the Cobra Gun dabbing inventory is not right. Yeah. Place all extra swords like Classic Sword 2 in a folder named Tools, which I've already done hours ago. Place the script, yep. Only manually picked up swords will be saved. I don't want that to happen. I don't want that happening because I want a store system, but I guess I'm going to have to suck it up for now. Default sword, yes, is excluded. Right, you've been telling me this for the past half an hour, and it's not been working. Hey, maybe this one's the one, eh? Okay. Does not look promising. Saving not even. F9 looks good. It's not complaining at the moment. Go to respawn, and it's gone. I really don't get it. When I go to, I'm just gonna get a tool database up from here, because this is really annoying. Really fine. Tool auto save. Game Pass, no. Why is the search become so bad? Item database. Smart data store, right? When I go to insert this, you obviously you go through the code, and you put it into subscript service, which I go ahead and do all the time. And example scripts, blah blah blah, whatever. When you require it from the server, just do module, add value, player instance, class of value, how much it is, smart database module. This module supports all types of values, only one is easy to use. Okay, so when I go and press play here, and F9, okay, nothing's happening in F9. That's interesting. It certainly was yesterday, but anyway, whatever. And see, just like that, there's nothing in F9 that is telling me that there's a problem. I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna put this over here, and then I'm gonna save to Roblox, because what on earth? There it is. I'm gonna save to Roblox, and then maybe it'll work, but not work in the thing itself. I don't know anymore. Anyways, right. Play again. Here goes nothing. Like, literally, here goes nothing. Okay, so that's fine. F9, it's not screaming at me, so that's a good sign. No errors, no warnings, nothing like that. Magically respawn, and it just don't work. I've never had a problem like this in Roblox Studio before, even with free models. Like, I just don't get it. I really don't. It makes no sense to me. It's like anything I've had before. And I'm pretty sure I'm doing everything right too. Like, I don't think it's me. Money will be located in the... Right, I don't know, dude. I'm just like lost for words. I don't know what it could be at all. What if I just search database? Maybe, hopefully, something's gonna pop up at work. Get rid of that one. Put in this one. Yes. Database script. So obviously, okay, this is for money only. I don't want for money. I want a tool database. Tool. But then, the search sucks on Roblox, man. Honestly. I guess I'm just gonna have to stick with the database search then. Or I could try a new GPT. That might be the best bet. Let's try a new GPT. Default. Okay, this does not look safe. Whatever. I'm undoing that. Database killed. Right, I'm gonna get a new GPT up and like discuss the problems I'm having and what I want to be done. Right. Hello. I am making a sword game on Roblox Studio. I need a system that will save my tools when a player either leaves, if I could spell that'd be great, or gets killed, or when the server shuts down. Trying to think if there's anything else that I'd need it for. Server shut down, gets killed by another player, or when they leave. I'm just gonna see what it comes up with now. System that tracks tools. Here's what the system will do. Folder structure, server script service, tool save manager script, replicate storage, tool storage folder, place copies of all pickups, e.g. classic sword 2. It remembered from the last conversation. Right. A bit dodgy, but anyways. Tool Tool save manager script, put in the subscript service. Right, hopefully it was because the old one was confused and it didn't know any better. I can't think of what else it's gonna be. Okay, give some time to complete saves. 2 seconds. Yeah. Start a sword. True, don't save this one. Okay. Go away. Oh my god. Really? That's so inconvenient. Okay, cool. Right, now I'm gonna... Where did the sword go? I didn't delete that sword. Fine, I'll just put another one in then, you jerk. Wait, seriously, where did it go? Oh yeah, of course it's over here. Right, okay, now, F9. Nothing is screaming. Cool. Respawn. I swear, man, if this doesn't work... It's not... Yep, there we go. How unpredictable was that now, huh? Oh. Okay. It's saying stuff. So hopefully that ChatGPT can now pick up on this. And, you know, fix the problem that we are dealing with. It didn't work. And then just copy and paste. The warning you're seeing means that the script is waiting for a folder named tools. Okay. Right. Okay, I've got to call it tool storage with this one. Okay, that makes sense now. Not a problem. Okay. I should have read a bit more into the code before doing anything, but okay, whatever. It's fine. Tool. Storage. Does it need to be a capital S? Yes, of course it does. Stupid question of me, that. Tool storage. Right. To fix this in the... Yeah, okay, right. We name the folder exactly the store... Okay, place your non-default swords. Okay, the non-default, so I'm gonna have to get rid of the star sword. Right. Why this is important, when the script loads a saved inventory, it looks for tool clones from replicated storage.tool storage. If that folder doesn't exist, the script can't proceed and gets stuck waiting. Once you add the folder, the warning should disappear and the system should work. Let me know if you'd like help adding a pickup system or inventory UI. Hopefully we'll be able to do that, but I've not had the best of luck with this, so I think we're going to be here a while. F9, okay, everything's working. And reset. And the sword disappears. What on earth? It didn't work, and there was no error in the output. Wait, and before I send that, I'm just gonna put it into the Roblox. No, go away. I'm gonna put it into the Roblox itself and hope that works. Hello, Barrett. And now, hopefully, with this, it'll work. But I don't have the best enthusiasm for this, alright? F9, everything seems to be good. I respawn. Maybe that's the problem, me respawning. Let me just like join in, then leave, then come back. I don't think that's the problem, but at least I can rule it out if, you know. Right, join back. I should have it in my inventory. I'll wait a little bit. F9 is saying nothing. Right, now I'll leave and join back. This is so strange. And it didn't work. What a surprise. Anything in the output? No. Yeah, okay, so it didn't work then. Thanks for the update. If the warning is gone and there's no error, but your tools aren't saving or loading, then we need to verify that tools are actually being saved and loaded correctly. Let's troubleshoot by step. That's my step. You create a folder named Tool Storage inside replicated storage. You place tools like Classic Sword 2 inside the folder. So good so far. Confirm tools are being picked up. Only tools in your backpack or character that aren't default, like Starter Sword, get saved. Test this. Start the game. Manually give your player a sword from the tool storage folder or simulate a pickup by doing this in the commander bar while testing. Okay. Right. It's probably because I've got duplicates and it's stressing out. That would make sense. Right, let's see now. Okay, so to... Yep. Okay, I've got it. Yep, okay, it's done that. Now I respawn. And it's gone. Wow. Okay, so that didn't work, ChatGPT. What's your other suggestion? Wait a moment and then reset your character or leave the game. Exactly, I did that and nothing happened. Add debug prints to see what's happening. Update the script to print when it saves and loads data. Add this inside the save inventory below the set. If the tools are being... This will help us to see if the tools are being saved or being loaded if no tools are found. Add a player added point to verify the script is running. I'm just going to ask it to do this. Final check. Add a print inside tool storage load loop to verify tool clones. Can you do this for me, please? You know, there's things that I'd like to be moving on with. Absolutely. Thank you, full script tool save manager with debug prints. List of tools we do not save the default ones. Starter sword equals true. Okay, yeah, we don't want that saved because it already saved since it's in the starter pack anyway. Fail to save tools for player. Right. Allow for time to finish. Make sure you've done the following. Tool storage folders inside the replicated storage. Yep. The tools you want to save, like Classic Sword 2 or Fire Sword, are inside the tool storage. The player receives those tools at runtime, not from the starter pack, by picking them up in game or using the command bar. The player receives. Okay, so I can do both of them. Whatever. Right. Now I need to go back to that script again. This is really like annoying, but whatever. Hopefully that works now. Bigger line of code makes me a little bit more promised. Right, I've got the sword yet again. I have waited at least 2 seconds. Okay, join the game, loading tools. Right, local tool. Okay, that looks like a problem. I will print screen that just in case it is. And cool. Now I'm going to reset because it's been more than enough time that it should have saved. Okay, yeah, that's the problem. So now hopefully ChatGPT will read that and alter its code. And then after this we can get on with literally anything else that's going to waste our time after. Thanks for the screenshot. It shows your debug print, but nothing is listed after the colon, which means the script loaded an empty inventory list, no saved tools. Why this happens? This usually means the tool wasn't saved properly when the player left, died, or the game shut down. Let's confirm and fix it step by step. Fixing the tool save. Test is safe function running. Add this print at the top of the save inventory function if not already. Right, let me see if it's done that or not then. Yeah, there's no print function. Okay, fine, I'll add it to the tippity top then. Okay, yeah, sure, that looks legit. Now test this. Pick up the Classic Sword 2 using the command bar. Already done. Reset your character or leave the game. Watch the output you should see. Attempt the save tools for Upton Studios GT. Save the tools for Upton Studios GD. Classic Sword 2. If you don't see those lines, the save function isn't being triggered. Let me know if that's the case. Possible causes if it still doesn't work. A tool isn't in the backpack or character. The script only saves tools in backpack or character. Double check the tool was actually parented to one of those when you picked it up. You can check with this line. Yeah, I'm sure. I'll just test play yet again. That's not how you test play. Oof. Right. Okay. Our output subscript subs tool base attempt to index nil with the name. Right. Now let me just do all of that, and ChatGPT will hopefully fix it. This damn robot, honestly, I tell you, such a silly goose. Right. As it loads, the new error message, that means that you're trying to access .name on a nil value and it's happening on line 1 of your script. Line 1 of tool database is likely something like this. print tool save manager loaded for player.name, but the player isn't defined yet on that line. Add fix, make sure your script doesn't assume player exists at top level. If you accidentally wrote something like this, it will crash immediately because player is nil. Correct script's structure. Here's how the top of your script should look safe. Make sure there are no player related variables. Bonus, fix your manual command 2. Run this version while in play mode. Want me to review, or I can send you a... Yes. Please send the updated code. Holy. Sure, here's the fully fixed and updated script that will save the player. Updated tool, save system, so... Right. Given tool, no tools saved for player join the game. Right, cool. Copy. Now, hopefully, yet again, I don't know how many times I've said that word recently, but hopefully it works this time. There's no red. That is usually a good indicator. Sometimes. Loan tools. Okay, cool. Now, boom. If tool then backpack.end. Right. Okay, this should be more than enough time for it to save now. And it has, and what a surprise. Wow. We're still not getting it to do exactly what we want. Wow, this is so annoying. All I need is for this to work, literally. Pouring blood, sweat, and tears into this is being manually given using the command bar, and the system has attempted to load tools correctly on rejoin. But to ensure everything works end to end here, here's a quick checklist that verifies. Checklist for tool. Folder setup, replicate, storage. Yes. Yes. Script is running. The full updated script I sent above is in subscript service. Yes. No errors in output related to the tool database. Test saving tools. While in play mode, run this in the command bar once to simulate a pickup. I already did that. Test def to save after adding the tool. Reset your calculus. Check saving across defs. I've done that. None of it works. You've literally done everything that I've said and it hasn't worked. The tool should return to your backpack automatically on respawn, but it doesn't. You should see this on rejoin. Still not saved. If the tool doesn't persist across def or rejoin, add a print save triggered inside the save inventory function to confirm it's running. Make sure you're not replacing or clearing the backpack somewhere else in your game logic. Would you like me to also add a tool pickup system so players walk into a store to collect it? Add a tool removal button / menu. That could be helpful in the future if this ever works. Let me know. Happy to build it for you. Yeah. Okay, sure. Right, whatever, dude. Well, let's just do this again, you know. Not been stuck doing this that long anyway. Right, we've got it again. Cool. F9. Right, nice. Exit. Play here again. And what would you know? It did not work. Huh. And then when I just... Local player equals game.players. Find first child... Button studio local 2 equals game.replicate tool storage. Find first if a player and tool then tool is classic sword 2 named exactly like that. I think it might be. Yeah, classic sword 2. Still doesn't work, bro. ChatGPT just does not work. Thanks for confirming. Guaranteed working version. Tool saving across defs. Those are fully working system. No, none of that works. What are you on about? Set up overview folder in replicate storage. Add a folder. Yes. Tools. Yes. Already done. Script the place following. Script in subscript service. Dude, I've done this so many times. I'm sure ChatGPT is getting sick of me, but whatever. Tool data. Wait, yeah, tool database. That's where I want to be. Alright. Okay. Right. Next, how to test. Yeah, I know how to test. Run in the command bar. Already do that, but okay. Leave and rejoin the game. Tool should load, and then same as restarting. Please check the following. Do you see tick save tools for name and output? Is the tool... Oh, you'll know about that, ChatGPT. You'll be the first to know about it, actually. Here. Right, run command again. Okay, we've got it. F9. Print screen, because that looks like something that is important to hopefully get a step closer to this. Now we're respawn again. The day it works is going to be amazing. But that day is not going to be today. Okay, right. Right. ChatGPT just wants to move on. I do as well, but it's just problem. You're using it in the command bar. That's what you've been telling me to do. It only works in local scripts, not in server command bar when using F5 start server. Correct way to give tools when in testing server mode. When you're in F5 test mode, you're operating from the server, so local player won't work. Use this in the command bar. Make sure replace yes with your exact. Well, that is my exact username. This will give the tool now test again. Right. I don't know how that's going to make a difference, but hey, I believe in you, ChatGPT. You've never done wrong. Okay, cool. We've got the sword. We have the same problem, it looks like, in... whatever, dude. Right, okay, cool. Now, when I magically respawn, it's not going to work. Watch this, it won't work. Told you. Okay, right. Did it say anything else after the respawn? Loading tools. It does say the loading tools bit, but it didn't do anything. Yeah, we'll load your tools, but yeah, you know what, on second thoughts, let's not. That's literally what it's saying to me right now. Perfect, that screenshot shows the correct server-side code being run to clone Classic Sword 2, and alright, cool. Next steps to confirm the tool saving system works. Now that you've manually given yourself Classic Sword 2, testing the system die press. You should still have... Nope. I do not. You should see this in the output. Nope. It still didn't work, dude. It didn't work. I don't know what ChatGPT's smoking. Honestly, it's on something good. And I kind of want some. Right, analyzing. Okay, good. Finally. Hopefully we can get a step closer. This is so ridiculous. Put this in script inside server service. If this doesn't work, I have one idea. I think I had a working database in another game. I think. So I might just go ahead over there and copy it. Check this, yeah, I don't care anymore, chat GPT. Right. That's not gonna work. There's no way in hell that this one's gonna work. Okay, scary. Right, yeah, literally nothing's gonna work. Watch. But that's not a problem. I mean, it's annoying, yes, but it's not the problem. So now what I'm going to do is save to Roblox. Come out of this. Cool. I'm going to go back into Roblox. I'm sure there's more an effective way to do this, but whatever. Go back into Roblox Studio. Go to an old game that I was working on, because I think it might have had a database. And I'm copying the hell out of that database. I just need to find it first. I don't... Okay, yeah. This is the one I tried. Right, yeah, sword game. This will be it. Hopefully, if there's a database, it'll be in this one. They don't make them like they used to. Oh god, the UI is horrendous. Right, anyways. Subscript service. Abduct money, ban hammer, buy tools. I could also copy this. I might actually do that, because ChatGPT's getting us nowhere. Disable player collision. I don't know why I needed that, but anyways. TP script. Trading server. Save tools. Aha. Okay, what did I have? Local backpack item. Right, okay, cool. This looks like it... I hope this works. I really do hope that this works. Open from Roblox, please. Wait, are you opening another Roblox studio? That's what's happening right now, isn't it? Okay, right, next. Just overload my computer more, why don't you? Wait, no, don't, not that one. This one. This is the test one. I want to copy it because ChatGPT's getting me nowhere. And if I've already got the source code from a previous game, I might as well be using it to save us all time. Dude, what is ChatGPT on, man? Wait, this is sword script. I don't want to mess with that. I want to mess with the database. Control. Right, okay. Look, backpack item. Wait, hold on. Was there... What else did I do? Oh, Windows. Don't... Mobile... What? You used to be able to do that. Oh, for a smooth experience. Right, whatever, dude. Anyway, now, hopefully this will work. Wait, hold on. What I need to do is, again, give myself the sword. The sword command. Where on earth is it? One in the command bar. Yeah. Play here. And then just do that. And hopefully that this will... Subscript. I think that might be because I don't have anything properly set up that it can't detect. So I'm going to go back to that game again. And I'm going to take screenshots of... everything. Wait, no, I don't want to do that. Open from Roblox, yes please. Right, going back to the game where I actually have the working code. I'm pretty sure it works. Would be a bad time to see that it doesn't work now. That would not be a very pleasant time to find out just suddenly no longer works now, but whatever. Everything I've tried, even the toolbox just doesn't work with the database, and I don't know why. New Year tool events. Okay. Oh, it relies. Okay, we made it. Okay, I get it now. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy this. Go back to this one. And just wait. Hold on. Did I copy the folder? Yeah, I did copy the folder itself. Cool. And I'm gonna keep tool storage for now because I might need to go back to it. But I'm gonna name Copper Sword just as Classic Sword 2. I'm gonna get rid of the rest of these because I do not need that at the moment. Then I'm going to go to the tool database, and I might not need to go here actually. I swear there was another thing that I had to change, but it could have been in the shop like system that I did of this. So. Yeah. Subscript service. Save tools. I don't know. That feels way too simple. I feel like there's more to it, but hey, we'll test it. F9 subscript. Really? Why? Why do you have to do that for? Why? I've already had these problems. I don't need more of these problems, man. So it's on line 17 that the problem is. Attempt to index nil with find first child. Nothing's ever simple. Line 17. I don't see the problem with that. Seriously, what is the problem with this? Kill for cache, that's fine. Inventory event script. I might need this. Yeah, this looks like I'm also gonna need to copy this because I think it's like colliding a bit and it needs that. It don't know what to do without its beloved inventory event script. So now hopefully that'll work, but I need to go into here and see if there's anything I need to adjust. It doesn't look like... Okay, if selected item is a model, I don't think this is it. But I'm gonna test it anyway. F9. Oh, inventory event is not a valid member of replicated storage. Replicated storage. Then why did I put it in replicate storage here then? Ooh, subscript. Investigate. Okay, that's nothing to do with what I'm trying to do at the moment. I really don't get it. I don't understand why nothing's simple here. That is bizarre to me. I'm pretty sure if I go, like, play the game as it is, it would work. I do need to make sure, because if not, then I'm just copying from an absolute waste. Take money on... No. Right. Here's time to see my amazing GUI skills back in the day. Right. Buy 2 sci-fi swords. Anything wrong? Collision is the... That seems fine. So, now if I respawn... Is it gonna flip out? Yeah, it does. Oh. I guess that really showed me. But is it because I'm not, like, doing this in the proper game? That could be it. Right, fine. Publish to Roblox as... yeah, I'll do an untitled game. Because that's public, and I don't have anything in there, I don't believe. Is this still a sword fight game, or are we trying a different project? No, this is still a sword fighting game. This one is an old one that I used, and I thought the database on that one worked, but it might have just slapped me in the face and said, "Nerd, no." I just want it to work. I want a database that works. What's so hard about having a database that's actually going to work? Did I do it in an entitled game or test? I guess we'll find out. When was it this one last updated, if it would load? This one was last updated on the 7th of the 10th. Okay, that's not it. This one... Okay, it's not none of them. Oh my... Fine, I'll go back and publish it again, not a problem. Untitled game. Oh. Okay. Saving. Saving again. Still saving. Saved. Untitled game. Right, now, the one that is called Untitled, none of the test ones, Untitled game, that one, that should be it. Okay, good. Even though it says it's updated 2 days ago, but... Oh, wait, okay, there we go. I was looking at created. Right, that's the problem. Okay, so... I don't have the best hopes with this. I've only got 2k cash. Interesting, whatever. No, I don't want to toggle the trade. Settings, no, definitely not that. Why am I such a noob at the game I made ages ago? Golden sword. Okay, cool. Purchase that. Yep. Now, respawn. Will it save it? F9. It doesn't save it at all. What the hell? I don't remember doing this, but okay, whatever. Infinite yield on the health bar, that's nothing to do with it. I guess it just doesn't work at all then. Oh my god. The database for both of them just don't work. Have I ever had a working database? I guess not. It's a lot to ask for, clearly. Tool database, that's the one I'm working on. Right, I'm really puzzled, like, I'm stuck on this now. I don't know what to do. Please give me a code that works with what I'm requesting. I just have no other clue. Absolutely, here's a fully working system that saves tools, okay, loads them when a player joins, saves on them on death, leaving and server shutdown, uses a folder rep storage called tool storage to store all sword templates, only saves tools that are not the default starter sword. Wait. Yeah, only saves the tools that are not. Okay, yeah. So I'll put all the swords, e.g. classic sword 2 inside replicated storage tool storage. Default sword, e.g. starter sword, should go in starter pack. Put the following script. Okay. If it's gonna do all of that, that would be bloody incredible. But I have a feeling you're not gonna do that. You're gonna be in absolute fight all the way, aren't you? Right, okay, I got that. Local player. Okay, this is a new. That's a new message, so I think we're getting somewhere. I feel it now. What's this? And how to fix. The line in the screenshot is run a local script style command in the output or subscript, which wouldn't work properly in that context. Here's why. What's wrong? Local player equals game players dot local player. This line only works in a local script which runs out on the client player's computer, but you're clearly running this on the server, likely in the command bar or subscript, and local player does not exist on the server. That's why it's failing silently or throwing errors like nil value. How to fix? Use server code like this in the script, not local script, and put it in subscript service. Example, give classic sword 2 to a player named. Okay, so I've got to make another code in subscript service that's going to give me the sword automatically. But no, that's the problem, because when it does, that's only going to work for me, right? But that will only work for me and nobody else on auto saving. Because I can't just like list every Roblox player ever. You're absolutely right. If you're hard coding your name like this, it will only work for you, not for other players. What you actually need, you want a universal tool saving and loading system that saves which swords each player manually picks up automatically. Yes, that's what I've been asking this whole time. How it works each time? Yes, cool. Is it because it just only thought it was going to work for me? Dude, I swear, if that's what it thought, then it was wrong. It was wrong the whole time. Okay, cool. I've got the sword. Loading tools. Yep, local player. Blah, whatever, dude. You're not the problem. But you also could be the problem. And there we go. What a surprise. It's not there. Wow. What a jerk. Loads any. It still didn't work. It still didn't work. It's just not having any of it now. Thanks for your patience. Oh my god. It's acting like I'm an idiot. Of course I've got this in replicated storage. Put all swords tools into it. Start a sword. Wait, you want me to put the starter sword back into it? Fine. Fine, I'll do that then. Jeez Louise. Where was the starter pack? Starter sword. Yes. Put that in there too. And I hope I'm able to alter the code for purchasing, because I only want to pick it up so I can see if it works for now. That might be a bit of a flaw actually, if I... Whatever, I don't know anymore, man. Right, okay, now F9. Okay. But now I've got the sword manually in my inventory. I don't want... Right, okay, maybe it's just... Hold on. Maybe it's actually gonna work. I hate this. It's... Right. First of all, it gave me the sword, but when I picked up the same one, it got rid of both of them on restart. I don't know why it's so hard to find this where it works now. My problem's just everything. Prevent duplicate the fix. Update save inventory function so it only saves unique tool names like this. Can you do that all for me, please? Absolutely. Right, then please do it. Ignores the... Yes. Place this script in script service. Okay, this one looks neater. Okay. Default tool, obviously. Starter sword. Services, yeah. Folder containing all pickable tools. Saves it. Okay. Wow, this one, hopefully, it looks like it's gonna work. Just hopefully it does. That would be incredible. Incredible. It is called Starter Sword, right? Yeah. Okay. Now, are we going to work? Why did you give me it again? I don't want that, dude. Loading tools. It says it's loading the tools. Whoa, I did not do that. Anyways, it says it's loading the tools, but it doesn't. And there we... okay, wait, it gave me the tool. Hold on. It might be detecting from when I picked it up last time, so let me make another one. I'll just make this one like larger so I know it's a different one. And obviously rename it to Classic Sword 3. Control it and copy it. Paste it into the tool storage. And then do that. Pick it up. F9. Everything seems to be good. Respawn. Please work. I hate everything. Why? Why? Tool database. I don't see what the problem is here. Wait, there's something I've been forgetting this whole time. A wonderful community called the Developer Forum. Maybe they'll be able to tell me what the hell's going on. Come on, Dev Forum. You usually help me in my crisis. And this is a crisis, I tell you. Right, new topic. Having problems with tools saving in inventory when restarting / leaving / shutdowns. Category. This is gonna be a... I'm back. What system are you doing right now? I'm trying to save the tools, but everything's being a fight. Help and feedback script and support. This is a support. I think that's what. Yeah. This is an example. Yeah, I'm gonna need that actually, the code block, because if not, it will just look really unneat. And now I go control. I go back here, copy. Go back all the way here. And I think paste like so. Right, but before all of that. Hello. I am making a sword game, and I have been trying to make a database that saves all the tools that a player either picks up or purchases, but everything that happens doesn't work. And I also don't get infinite in the output. Yeah, right, that hopefully, if there's any more questions, I'll just answer the people. Great topic, right. Now I do what the Roblox dev forum community does best, and we wait. And while we wait, I guess we could improve on a map, you know, have a bit of a break from coding, because I don't get it. I know I'm not a script though, alright, but like, I still don't get it. Now, I'm not even a good builder really. I don't know what I'm doing here. But yeah, I hope that'll work. Okay, so I'm gonna have some stairs going up along here. I think I might make the metal if they're not like too blinding, that is. And hell, I might even learn something from the people on the dev forum. Metal. Yeah, that's about alright. But I do want a different colour. I'm gonna go... Oh yeah. Okay, now we're cooking. just, whoops, no, go away. Okay, and then upward like that. I think I'm gonna have like a little deck area, you know, for this. And then I will go back to the plastic, because there's a bit of a trip hazard if not. Smooth, wait, no, not smooth, just regular plastic please. I need to do so much. Oof, I need to do a lot. Okay, right, nicely done. And gonna need some railings, but actually I'll put this further back first. And I also need the blue colored wall to go along the bottom here. And do this. And then like that. Okay, looking good. Then I'm going to have a like porch bit there, run along here. This is a bit of a big building. I might shrink the building size. I don't know. I could design the inside. Okay, right, no one's responded yet. That's fair. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is just like lock this in place as well, and transparency 0, lock tool. I'm also gonna lock the world like pixels, the world things. Yeah, that's proper stuff there. This is actually way too big, so I'm gonna put this in quite a bit actually. That seems quite fair. I could have like I don't know what else I'd have there, but maybe more just like containers I can put around. That'll do well, I think. Yeah. I was actually gonna maybe put like a container that has an underground system from one end to the other end of the map. I might do that. I don't know. Anyways, I need to go back to the safe zone and alter its size. I do like having shape in the building, but I'm gonna have to get rid of it because if not, the safe zone is gonna bug out. So that's a shame, I know. Unless if wait, no, safe zone should be alright like that. I mean, there is a bit of a problem there. I could just put this out here though. This is fine because if not, people will just like guard at the door and kill everyone, so I don't want that. It'd practically be like spawn killing. I don't know why I didn't just say that, but hey. That's me, I have to make everything way overcomplicated. And I'm sure the on the dev forum people will see that when they respond to the message. Anyway, for now, I don't know what to put in there. I might actually, to begin with, I'm going to put like a few rooms, not massively detailed, but just basics, because I am having a multiple party system, so I don't want that much lag causing when it loads and unloads certain type of maps. Have a room, this could be like the boardroom / meeting room, and that should meet up with the wall like that nicely, like that one does. Nice. And I'll also just do this, copy it, put it back down to earth quite literally. Then how big is the door size in studs here? Where's the block? Right, okay, cool. Okay, I think it is 5. Yeah, it's 5 stud side. Right, size, right? Perfect. Wow. How tall is it? It is exactly Okay, it's 5 by 7. Alright. Nice. 5 by 7. Time to get onto that. Why do you have to spawn that high up, dude? Alright. Now, put that there. Lower that down by 1, like so. Undo. I don't want that happening. Leave that. I'm gonna move the dummy since I don't need it at the moment, and it's blocking the door. Move this in before people notice that. I might raise the water a bit because it is really steep, like a big drop down. So I'll do that, like so. Yeah. Right, nice. Anything on developer form yet? Okay, someone's liked it, so hopefully soon we're gonna get some activity. Hopefully. Anyway, next. Long hair. Your camera is frozen? Oh no. Is it? That's okay. OBS is crashing again. My computer cannot handle all of this at once. Let me quickly just save the game, and hopefully OBS will unfreeze. This happened exactly yesterday. I just didn't think it'd be this soon before I did it again. This is annoying. Been listening to you script them while yapping on Discord. Well, I've not really been scripting, but sure, why not? We'll call it that. Oh my god, my computer just loves dying. I need to quickly check something. I don't know, dude. There's something wrong with this clearly, but hopefully we are back now. I don't know why, but my USB fans that are under my laptop just weren't, like, they were plugged in, but they weren't doing anything. They were just, like, prompting it up, which is obviously not helpful. Anyways, let's see if we got a reply on the dev form. Hopefully. Doesn't look like it yet, but we still have a like, so hopefully someone's looking at problem right now. And yeah, that'd be good if someone's looking at it, because I just don't know why the thing isn't working, as in tool saving script, and I've tried everything. Like, now I have the problem is I just don't know how to code as well, and that doesn't help me at all. Like, obviously, clearly I don't know how to code. Yeah. I just, oof. Anyways. Hopefully someone that does know how to code is fixing that up right for us now. They're probably going to say, why does this look like it was made by ChatGPT? And that's because it was. Wait, this is the wrong game, but can I steal anything out of it that could be valuable for me? How's the game going? Awful. This is an old game I made, so I'm seeing if I can steal anything out of it. I've tried making a tool database, like, so it saves the tools when you get killed by someone or leave the game or server shut down, but nothing is working, and the output, which is this fella, says nothing about it, so I don't get what's happening. So I've left it with the what on earth? I've left it with the professional dev form. Now I'm going to see what happens, so I'm going to see if I can take anything away from this game that I once worked on. Okay, that is extremely annoying. You got lucky on press H key, but to surprise the owner might change the key. But anyway, yeah, so hopefully someone that's more qualified than me actually knows how to fix this hump of garbage of a code. But for now, I'm just going to see if I can, like, salvage anything from this old game, because I'm going to need all the help I can get. So, I think this has, like, a store system. Sword shop. I mean, it is really awful looking. I could just steal the code. I don't want to steal the UI. This is, like, ugly. Really ugly. I can do better than that. The trade-in, this wasn't even made by me, which, obviously, because it looks better than that. I remember for this, I had to go in the code and identify each GUI and change it around. I'm pretty sure there's much more better ways of doing this now, but I do want a translation in in this game that I'm working on. But yeah, this just ain't it. I don't know why I did English UK and USA. All it would be is just the word colour different. Anyway, I don't know if this ever worked, but I don't think we'll have that unless if we get one working. I don't know why I didn't make it so like there was a settings for graphics. I guess I just never pondered my mind. Anyway, yeah, I guess I could steal bits from the sword shop. So I guess I'll look into that, rummage about, and see what I can salvage from their data store issue. Wait, hold on, what? This is like a time capsule to me, give me a moment. And it doesn't even appear. Right. I guess it says something like, our data stores or Roblox data stores is down, our game is having a data store issue. Yeah. Thanks for your patience. Yeah. We have an FPS ping? We had med kits. Wait, we had a loading screen? Hold on. Sorry everybody, I'm getting very sidetracked. Ugh. This is not good. Yeesh. Okay, whatever. Why did I never name my screen GUIs? What on earth even is this one, dude? Why is there so many frames in this? And just around, what is this? Pets. No, okay, nah, you can screw off. We're not adding pets into the new one. Screw that one. How come you won't use the old game again? Why did you stop? Where to begin? We've got... Let me just, like, play it, alright? Let me just play it. Okay, so... Look at those problems right there. We've got quite a few problems. And... It's just, like, reworking on the UI... Like, for it to globally scale each device just ain't happening. It's not gonna look good. It, like... For instance, let me load up the... shop... Wherever the hell I put the shop as. Wait, hold on, what? I remember about this, but hold on, did this actually even work? Because if so, that would be very interesting for me to implement something like that into the new one. No way this actually somewhat worked. I mean, huh. That's actually quite interesting. I might add that into the new one. For just like, you know, my own privilege. But that'd be at the end. Settings, yeah. Yeah, I changed language, right, here we go. So for like all of this, like whenever I wanted to have a translation, I'd have to manually put it in. But where is the shop? Sword shop, here it is. So the scaling on it is all horrible. When I go to device, hold on, this actually scales perfectly. Things haven't been that silly in this channel. I wonder if I can change now. Of course you can. The scaling on this doesn't look bad. Like, granted, it's not the best, but I have done worse. I just don't know if it would be worth, like, doing this game again. Like, this exact one. So, now, what about now if I... It's still quite good. The scaling's really good. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100 well, I wouldn't say real good, but it's better than most. Bloxburg loading screen is neat. Yeah, it's way too neat. Okay, we've got no reply on the developer form yet, but that's okay. Reload, yeah, nothing. Sucks for me. But anyways, what can I steal? I mean, grab from my own type. Fire event. It did give swords, but again, the database never worked in this, so yeah, take of it of what you will. So I need to take this game replicated storage tools event .iron sword, which would be the classic sword 2 in the new game. So if I go to replicated storage and go to tool events, and then okay, we used, I swear there was more than that. I swear we had to do another thing for tools to work. Anyways, I'm gonna go in the new game now and just test it. I'm just gonna see what will happen. I'm sure we're gonna get loads of errors, but if we don't, we're good. What's up? Hello, Hoon. Did you use the assets yet? I haven't managed to get to that because ChatGPT doesn't let me save any swords. As soon as that happens and we've got a shop working, I will use the assets and everything else along with it. Thank you. I'm just going back on our old game that we both made. Me and Hoon made this years ago, and seeing if I can like steal anything from this one. You know, if I have the source and it still works, I might as well use it, am I right? So I did actually make a UI, a shop UI yesterday off stream. It's basic. I mean, I can make it better, and I most likely will make it better, but for now, I'm going to insert, I think it's a regular script. I think it might be a regular script. I can't see it being a local script, but hey, if it does, I'll have to eat my words up, won't I? It's a local script. Right, okay, cool. Iron sword, no. That is going to be classic sword 2. Now, I want to get rid of the classic sword 2 in workspace and get rid of the 3 as well. Because it should anyway be in... Okay, I now also need to steal the replicated storage bit of this game too. Just completely steal it. Wrong one. And just paste in there. Oh yeah, don't paste where I wanted you to. Just paste somewhere else. Why don't you? Right now. Classic sword 2. I will properly name these. This is just a test, by the way. Okay, hopefully that worked. Wait, no, because I feel like there's another thing I need to do. I feel like we had a bigger script that controlled the purchases. If I named everything, that'd have been great, but I didn't. So we're gonna go rummaging tonight through all this crap. Surely it'd be in subscript service. Buy tools. Oh, look at that. One ugly load of garbage, but hey, we're using it. Okay, server script. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this, but I'm just really stupid, so that's not happening. Okay, so our first sword up here is going to be... It's not bad, but it could be better, right? I don't know if I named it money or cash. I think I named it cash. Anyways, lead stats or cash value minus 40. Okay, 100. Yeah. Tools. No. Wait. Yeah, I'd have to name it Classic Sword 2. I'm pretty sure. Classic Sword 2. Is this game public? For testing reasons, yeah. It should be on my profile, but it's not the best, bear in mind. I successfully I successfully managed to make a build mode to work on my game. Alright, no need to, you know, rub it in. I'm just trying to get a tool database working. Anyways, this, I'll name it Sword Shop Handler. I'm gonna need a good like cheat for hackers, because if not, it'd just be easy to get whatever they want. Anyways, for now, I'm pretty sure that's all I need. Classic Sword 2. Yeah, I think that's all I need to change. Anyways, play here. So it's the kill leaderboard that isn't working. Kill leaderboard? I'm confused. Wait, what's the problem here? Copper Sword is not a valid member of folder. Well, is that every time I didn't say Copper Sword. Maybe there was still a bit left over. Copper Sword. Huh? I don't care about that. Wait, hold on. Why is this different? Right, okay, I'm gonna do what past me did. I have no doubts that this isn't gonna work. This will definitely screw. Wait, this is definitely not gonna work, but hey, it's worth a go, eh? Already got the source code. Okay, I don't know why I did this one differently. It just looks weird. Maybe it was just like so I could see it better, but I don't know. Okay, sword. Did it even take the money from me? I don't know. It is cash, right? We have, yeah, cash. Well, it takes the money away and it scams you. I love it. Copper Sword. I don't care about the Copper Sword yet again. But it is taking my money, which is a good sign. Give or take. But it's not giving me the sword. I don't believe it is. I do just want to make sure that it does work in this one. I'm pretty sure it does, but I'm gonna double check. No harm in double checking. Whoa. Yeah, I can buy as many as my heart's content. Look at that. Don't know why you'd need that many, but I can do it. So what could the problem be? I know it doesn't autosave, but that's just every game I've worked on at the moment. But I don't get what the problem could be. Hold on. Did I name the thing correctly in... Yeah, Classic Sword 2. Maybe because it's colliding with the old one I have here. I'm deleting it. It's not like we're getting anywhere with it anyway, so I might as well get rid of that one. Tool database. It could also be colliding with that one. It's somewhat unlikely, but... No, I'm going to keep that actually. I need the database, obviously. Sword Shop Handler... Script. I don't know anymore. Okay, so... Wait, something's coming to me. I remember I think I had to store, like, the swords somewhere else. I think it was in, like, server storage. Oh my god. Look at that. It's all coming back to me. My developer mind, it's slowly coming back. Can we get a round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen? Alright, now, I've got to... I'm just gonna delete all of these ones because I don't need them. But I will obviously add them in there. Claps. Thank you. You are way too kind. Does it work yet? I'm not paying attention. Sort of. We're getting there. I don't even pay attention, to be fair, neither. Where did I put the sword? Right, I've lost the sword. Wait, is it because I deleted the sword, didn't I? Right, fine. Start a sword, control copy. name as Classic Sword 2. Classic Sword 2. And put that into our tools, into server storage. Now, that should work. It takes our money, but not give the sword. What the hell? Right. Classic Sword 2. Classic Sword 2. So what? Why would you work in that one, but not in this version? Replicate storage tool events. Yes. Wait, hold on. Tool events. Ah, okay. It's because it can't recognize it. I'm pretty sure that's... Wait, no. Wait, hold... Replicated storage. Tool events. Yeah, so it's right there. It triggers that, which should trigger this. But it's not triggering it. Triggering that. Is it because I did that weird thing? It might have been that sword shop handler. If I get rid of this, but it worked in the other one. I don't get it. But whatever, I'll just do it. Maybe it is that. No, go away. Tool events. Replicate storage. Yeah, check. So it should game.replicate tool events, classic sword, on server event, connect the function with the player. If the player leader stats or cache equals of the value 100, then player.leader stats cache minus 100 from their inventory, or leader stat, should I say. Game.server storage.tools.classic sword should be cloned into the player's backpack. But nothing like that is happening. Only half of it is. Copper sword is not a valid member of folder. Infinite yield possible on replicated storage. Wait for child tool storage. It doesn't matter about the copper sword, I don't think, because you know what? I'm going to delete all of this, because just in case that is interfering with anything at the moment, it shouldn't now. And I'm also going to just have the classic sword thing here. I think this is a good call. That way we can actually identify if it's what's my cache is gone. That's weird, because that didn't happen last time. Something fishy going on around here. You know what, I'm going to start each player off with that amount of cash, so hopefully that should do it for now for all the tests I do. Oh my god. Okay, fine. Is it because I've got 2 at work? I'm going to delete this one, because, like, I don't... Oh my god, you are so annoying, go away. I don't want to ask Roblox's AI. 50 cash. I didn't say for us to start off with 50 cash. What's going on? Actually, I don't know what this is messing with. Okay, yeah, I do not want to delete that one. Hopefully, that would have been awful. Leaderboard. Fine, cache 2, so hopefully now it resets everything. No. Fine, I don't need ChatGPT's leaderboard. I can get my own, thank you very much. If this isn't it. I think it is playing off this one the most. Which, if so, I'll just name it back to... It's not playing off any then? What on earth is going on? Fine, if I delete... Ooh. Fine, if I cut it, then play. So there should now be... Why is there still a leaderboard? Okay, so there's a leaderboard somewhere else. It's got to be in here, right? No. Cache database. It's got to be in the cache database. I don't know. Return save cash for 0 if none. Cash.make lead stats int value. I've got an idea. You know what? I don't know anymore. I don't even know what's happening. Kill for cash script. Hopefully I can gain quite a bit just changing it like that. And maybe by killing this dummy over here. So now I should get hopefully some money for killing the dummy. I got 150 cash. Where is it? Why? There's just problems in everything with this. So it's giving me 150 from somewhere. But I want it to give that amount. Why is it just giving me 150? And where from? Ah. It's gotta be that. Okay, fine. So now I'm going to change it to that value. Play here. And now I should make an absolute fortune, hopefully, when I kill this dummy. Nope. Okay, cool. It's fine. It's not a problem at all. Definitely not. It'd just be nice to know where on earth it's finding it, because now I've got multiple leader stats that I don't even know what the hell I can remove on. There's just so many problems with this, but hey, it gave me the sword. That did just give me the sword, right? Okay, it gave the sword. We're saved. We are saved. It gave the sword, but I don't. It's not going to save it because we have no database for it. But it did give the sword. Right? Has anyone on the dev forum responded yet? No. This could be a while before anyone responds to that. Right, now I want to find where on earth it's seeing most of our... Why is there 2 safe zone handlers? Okay, whatever. I want to see where it's like actually drawing our money from. So this is possible, but it gives 150 per kill. I'm pretty sure. So if I just wait, let me change this one to 1,000. We'll soon get through it if I know which one's doing it. Oh man, this sword sucks. 150. No, okay, so it doesn't do that one then. It gives 100 each time. Kill for cash script. In theory, it would be this one. So make that 1,000. Now, hurry up, come on. 250. Nope. It's not that one neither. What the... Which one could it be? You'd figure it'd be kill the cash for script. Wait. Oh, is it because I need to make both of these values 1,000? Hopefully that's it. Well, this reminds me of the time I almost got murdered by a Gisby last week. Right, I don't know how that reminds you of that, but okay, sure. Alright, come on. 350. So, I see what's happening. Because there's 2 values, it stacks up and gives you it as a full. So, if... Wait, no. Because it didn't give me the 1,000. Because the sword he threatened there. Oh, nice. That's amazing. Wait, where the hell did the rest of the script go? There's too many values, dude. I don't know where. Right, you know what? If I make them all 0, eventually I'm gonna find the culprit. Somebody different is telling random wild stories in chat lore. Are they? Right, oh, okay, oh, right, yeah, him. Well, it makes a change from being you. Oh my god, why? This sword sucks. Should introduce some guns. Okay. Infinite yield, yeah, whatever. Tool storage. Well, that's a problem anyway. Okay, it's not that one. Yeah, because it's usually me. Yeah, it is usually you. Script 0 cache. And yeah, 0. Okay, so it's not that one. We can rule that one out. Cache database. Kill for cache script. 0. I swear, if it still gives money after this. Wait, it could be in the sword. That would make sense if it's in the sword itself. If that is, we could make it so much better by having a money multiplier through what sword you buy. Oh my god, I'm a genius. No, I'm not. Okay, right. Sword script, give me that. Okay, where? There it is. Okay, so if I whoops, did not need to do that. I'm making that 10,000. I'm gonna be running in that money. Okay, 10,000. This has to be it. I can't think of anything else that it would be. There we go. Oh my god, we can have sword money multipliers. This is great. This is good news for us. This is incredible. Right, what's next I need to fix? Or do? So the basic sword's gonna be really garbage. In fact, just so I have enough test money, I'm just gonna do it again. But this is actually real good news for us. Wait, would that mean the database is also in that? Nah. I'm just gonna start like stripping the game until, you know, 10 million, nice, until we get to where we need to. Okay, so if I'm gonna I'm gonna cut the cache database. I don't know if I cut it and then play it with, no, it shouldn't get rid of it. If it does, we're in big trouble. Right. Because if I can get rid of useless code, then we can have more room for better code and all of that, and cause less like lag on the server and stuff. And get like a nice output for once in one of my games. Okay, it says I've killed the dummy, so that one was either completely useless or was holding a bit of the database. Completely useless. What did that even do again? Probably nothing. Cache database. Failed. Oh wait, that is the database. Do I want to be messing with that? Like, do I actually want to be taking it out? Or do we have the cache database in the sword itself? I think we might have the database in the sword for some reason. You know what, whatever. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to make sure you get 15 cash per kill, because it's a basic sword. You know, it's meant to be painful. It's to grind. Right. I'm actually so glad that it's done it through that, because now we can have, like, cash multipliers. It's going to be great. Okay, so now I'm going to extend this and put a text cache multiplier 0.5 times. That's very fair. Right, cool. This is way too, like, small. Okay, I'm gonna have to size it all up a bit more. Perfect-ish. move these down. 100. Yep, nice. Now if I go to the view and test, sorry, and put on the device. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. It's only that button that does that, and it's really getting on my nerves. Unit conversion, scale. Nothing's working. And why is it really big? You know, I think I'm gonna have to make a separate UI for the phones and all that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that then. Fine. God, it's gonna be a nightmare, this game. Right. Actually, that might not be too much of a problem. We can, I don't know, do something with that. Make sure that the iPhone users have to pay an extra certain fee just to play our game. It'll be great. Anyways, now I need to make sure that the sword that you purchase gives plus 3% damage from the last one. Wait, I could like... Right, I need to be more specific on damage, because we've got base damage, slash damage, and lunge. So... And we can also have like a thing here where people are like, oh, do I buy that one or do I buy this one, because it's got different type of things. Yes. Okay, cool. Things are actually looking promising for once. Plus 3 slunge damage, I think is what it said, right? Lunge, not slunge. Alright. And I'm gonna have to scale all of this up again. For anyone, just people. Anyway. Oh, in fact, for the image of the sword, I'm gonna need to find maybe a background to put it, like backdrop to put it behind. Okay, that looks pretty good. Our UI. I need to make sure that our sword gives the money and doesn't just rip people off. This is something I can ask ChatGPT, because I'm awful at math. If I can just find it. It would be like 15.5. I'll just round it to the nearest thing. Anyways, I'm just gonna make sure that ChatGPT is actually up to this task. What's 0.5 times extra onto this? I'm pretty sure it is. I just want to make sure. The answer is 22.5. I could scam the people and go 22, or I could give extra and go. I'm going 23, because if not, I feel like people will complain if they ever found out, of course. But it could have been our little secret, but there's snitches in this chat. Anyway, 23, nice. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm gonna close this game now, because it's just hogging resources and no one wants that. So now the sword game test, which is this. Okay, here comes the moment of wait, no, this is the wrong one. I've edited the wrong one. Okay. Oh, damn it. What did I ask ChatGPT? What, 15. So I need to put back 15 into that one. Close completely out of that. Go to this one. Edit the lunge damage to be an extra 3. And the money that you get to be 23 from each kill. Wherever the option is. I think it's that. I'm pretty sure it's that. Yeah. Right, okay, cool. That looks like it's that. Now, I'm gonna drag this back into the workspace so I can work on it. And while I do that, I'm gonna get the model that Hoon sent to me on Discord and download that. Okay. Nice. I'm pretty proud of my creation. Okay, I'll show it. Hold on. Right, so this here is the blade. Pretty good, to be fair. I might have to make this sword a real expensive one because it does look real nice. The handle here, very good actually, in my opinion. The best I would have been able to do is Roblox Studio, and I've just been a few blocks. So yeah, that's quite good here. Now I'm going to, for the whole asset pack has good stuff you can use for the map as well. Nice. That will be extremely helpful. Why would I want to open it in DaVinci? Choose an app on the PC. Yes, please. Roblox Studio. Fine. Fine then, I wouldn't do that. Fine, okay, wait. You know what, go away. Oh, sorry, I was not able to see this last few streams. That is alright. Just drag it into Roblox, don't bother opening it. Okay, I see now. That makes sense. Oh wow, oh wow, I'm actually really surprised that worked. Okay, nice. I hate how they've done that. It just used to be so simple to close the UI. Right. Okay, dingus. Thanks. Okay. Oh my god. This looks really incredible. Okay, so now, right, here comes the interesting bit that I need to remember correctly. So, I think I used Moon, the Moon editor, but that now costs money, so I don't think I have that on this account. That sucks for me. Or Moon animator thing. Okay, so if I am able to, touch interest. Right, let me just like copy that and paste it up there. Why did it not? What? Why did it not copy the touch interest? That's so stupid. Right, whatever, dude. Touch. Maybe it's only in, I don't know. This literally looks like it serves no purpose. What is this about? I'm trying to make a game. It's a pretty long blade. Figured it might be better than the base short one. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think this is hurting anyone, this one here. But this one, oof, that one's gonna hurt. You're gonna feel that, I tell you. Right. If I delete the handle, and then put that inside, I feel like there's more that I need to do. Hold on, let me bring back. What? Did I have to make it a union? I think I had to make it a union. So this could screw something up. Let me just quickly, like, test. Part type. Oh, I'm surprised Roblox still haven't fixed that. Okay, maybe it's not that much of a problem. I'm gonna pick it up and see. If not, then I'm gonna have to weld it onto the old one. Okay, first of all, welding it together would help. So I'm gonna do that. Guns? No guns, no. Where do Roblox keep the welds? Create. Hinge? Did I use him? No, I welded it together. So that should all be like that, right? I don't know. Okay, yeah, sure. That should now work, hopefully. Play here. What on earth, Roblox? Please tell me they've not changed this. It used to be that simple. And anchoring it would just be no use at all. I'm pretty sure metal. Yeah, weld that too. Hello? Why? Roblox, don't fight against me. Work with me here, man. Weld. Okay, that's welded. The metal just doesn't want to weld at all. That is so stupid. That's welded to the metal, and that's welded to the handle, but nothing's... The middle piece. Fine. I'll use something else. A hinge surely is not going to work. I hate this. So what's this game about? Trying to... Oh no. No, don't... No, for God's sake. I'm trying to make a sword game where when you kill a player you make money, and you can progress by buying different swords that will have different traits like money multiplier, sword damage extra, stuff like that. But it's been a bit of a fight. Okay, maybe I'll use rods. That might have been why. Wait, but though, yeah, you can see the rod. Oh, for God's sake! Can I not make it invisible? Yeah, I can. Okay, that might have worked. Hopefully that has, because if not, that's annoying. Visible off. So now everything should be soon attached to each other. So then we can use this model. And oh my god. Why? Why is it like this, man? Dude, Roblox has never been simple. Never once. I don't know how to, because if it wouldn't let me union it. Oh my god. But welding it doesn't, nothing works. Attachments? Hold on. Hopefully that works. That should all be attached to each other now. Okay, nice. We're one step forward, but I can't pick it up. But that's gonna be another thing now. So if I take that out, get rid of that, and completely destroy everything with the code, go to sword, do this. No. This is gonna be classic sword 2 for now, just so I know that'll work. I'll name it. What do you want it to be called as? Since it's your sword, I'll let you name it. Can I make this as... No. Can't make it thin. Oh, yeah, I can. Finally. Okay, so now hopefully that should be thin. I can just weld it on, or whatever the hell I did last time. Boom. And now, when I move this into the classic sword 2, I can position it so the player holds it, and hopefully everything will go pretty darn well. Just like that. In theory. In practice, is that gonna work? I don't know. No. That ain't. Right. Sanctum Vendetta is her name. Alright. This used to be so easy. You know what? Screw it. I'm going back to the other game that we were on previously, because maybe I can like see what I did last time, if that still works. I'm pretty sure I know what I did last time, but yeah. Sword game. I love how it says sword game, but it then says town. Anyway. Please get rid of that horrendous UI, thanks. Okay, so for instance, just go to one of these swords. How did I previously do it? Model. Wait. Okay. Right, I think I'm getting the hang of it slowly. So I don't have the... I didn't attach the thing onto it at all. That's interesting. I thought I did that. But I didn't. Thank you, JW. Well, I'm just going to double check that. Okay, so the handle is not in the model itself. Alright. The handle is in the classic sword, but not... Aha! Right, now this should work. With a bit of luck, this will work. No, stop that. Get some help. I might need to animate it, like, holding it. That is the only problem. But I'm not good at animating. So, I'm probably going to make this look real bad. Okay, now... I still can't pick it up. But I bet if I went to play here, I could pick it up, right? I bet you that's how it's going to work. Right, first of all, again, get that atrocious UI out. Yeah, I can pick everything up. Dude, this is bullcrap. I'm gonna go to the pool. Alright. This makes no sense. Maybe button toggle. Ah! Maybe there is actually, yeah. Wait, can you, like, alter the mass? I think I made it... No. I think the problem was that you can't do it in Blender. It had to be in Roblox Studio. Oh. Because you can't make Blender stuff into a union. I'm searching the dev forums. Maybe someone's already come across this. No, I don't... Well, I'm going to leave it a bit. And if I'm really confused, then I'll go to the dev forum. Sword script. That's all fine. Hold on. The script is way different. Compared to the... one in here. Dude, I don't want to go changing all of that. Oh no. I don't want to be doing that. Oh. That's a big problem. Oh. Surely there's a workaround. Surely. There's always a workaround. Always, right? There's a slash animation. Oh, this can't be happening. That sucks. That really does suck. I don't know what else to do now. This is kind of like throwing it off guard. Maybe I'll make another dev forum post about this problem. What? See what dev forum posts I get a response from first. This actually sucks so much that I can't do what I wanted with it. Requires a handle. Yeah. Stream. I need to head to bed. Take care. Have a good rest of your stream. Alright. Good night. This is a problem. Oh boy. No, you cannot. This is, I can't actually, like, I'm not able to do anything at the moment. That really sucks. I think the best thing I'm going to be able to do is do another dev post. So, here goes nothing. Right, okay. Oof. I can't believe this, dude. New topic. I am unable to make my own custom swords in Roblox Studio using Blender. Category, it would be scripting, code review. Nah, scripting. What dev forms? Haven't seen that in a while. Yeah. Yeah. Also remember the Talent Hub. Oh yeah. Is that still about, or did that like get closed? I've not like been on that in a while. Hopefully someone knows how to fix this code with the current modification. Alright. Hello. I am currently making a sword fighting game, and this is my new code for my current swords. I have one problem of not being able to make my own swords, of not being able to make custom swords using Blender. I am unable to pick up the sword. If anyone knows how to fix the problem, please let me know, as I am very distraught about this. Okay, right. Hello, I'm currently making a sword fighting game, and this is my new code for my current swords. I have one problem not being able to make custom swords using Blender. I'm unable to pick up the sword. If anyone knows how to fix the problem, please let me know. That should be good enough. If people have questions, then they have questions, and I'll have to listen or give it to the people. Anyway. Anything else I can steal out of here? That would be great. This is annoying. I remember being able to only make the the swords using nothing but Roblox, because Blender didn't work for this reason for how I did it. So hopefully someone out there that's smarter than me knows how to make the sword actual custom by using a similar layout to the script, because I want to keep the money bonus. Anyways, quite a nice asset pack, and quite nice assets here, thank you. I'm going to customize more of this building now. Take another gamer break from coding, because I've definitely been coding a lot. I'll probably get a response in the morning, to be fair, or really late at night, which if so I'll try and implement it. Tomorrow's stream is going to be different, most likely. It'll be a gaming one. Anyway. Wait, no, I want to make the exact walls the same height. Nope, go away. Same height, height, please. Oh my god. This is really disappointing, Roblox. Whoa, stop that. Thanks, you did. Okay, cool. Now, I'm gonna need to add windows actually into this, but it's fine. Just do what GTA does, blank out the whole place. You know, make it blanked. Okay. Love how that when you lock things, they unlock after a time. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Look in DMs and preferably don't show on stream. Okay, I don't know if it's gonna pull up like that, but hold on, let me just like put the intermission screen on. Yeah, it was gonna pull up like that, okay. And back to that. Okay, let's see. That is for 12 that is bad. That is really, talk about underpaid, like really being tight. Holy man, that is scummy. Like, I don't think anyone in their right mind would accept that job. Anyway, I'm gonna copy this one. My building skills are awful. I'm sure you guys could have realised that long time ago, but yeah. Okay, right. That's like the layout, if you will, done, I suppose. Now just add the roof and go all the way over here, like so. Then I do need to add lighting, but I don't know, man. I don't know if lighting's gonna be the best idea. It isn't the best Roblox lighting. But hey, I don't have much of a choice if it's gonna be that dark. I'm sure it's fine. Make it connect through that. Nice. I don't know if I'm gonna have this bit like be explorable to the players. Like, it's kind of pointless when you think about it. There's no need for it to be people to be able to go along there. I'm also gonna make this a bit lower, because if not, I can see people like being in a safe zone up here, jumping down on someone, slaughtering them, then jumping back up. So I don't want that happening. This area has to be a safe zone, because if not, people will just like camp there, unfortunately. But hey, you gotta be on the grind. Hey, you gotta respect the grind, I suppose. Okay, cool and cool. Right, now I'm gonna do like some basic windows, if you will. Actually, I have a better idea. I'm gonna go half a stud into this, then complete one stud, like that. I'll do 12. Negate, control, copy, and just like, how much studs is that in between? That's 2 studs, or 4 studs, right? Okay, now like so. Oof, I did not think that one through. Whoopsies. It's fine. Okay, now I'm gonna just like, yeah, that's good. And then union, then this block can be used as a window, or what on earth? Why? Wait, now because it's like that, that's gonna probably cause problems when playing along here. Hold on. Huh, no it doesn't, surprisingly. Okay, cool. That's epic. Right. Again, 0.5 or half a stud. Then I'm gonna want to use I think there's glass, or if the glass don't look glass-like, that looks ice. But maybe it's just the games I used to play that's make me give that impression. I'm gonna go like more of a. I don't know if I like it. That's definitely not it. Do I like that? I'm gonna go slightly darker. Oh yeah. And if I go over here, is there any loading problems? No. I don't know if going dark is the good option for this. I could maybe making it transparent. Slightly. Just a tad bit there. Yeah, whatever. I'll do that. Okay, right. I'm gonna separate again, just so I can copy these. Then I can go back and union that. What happened there, dude? Wait, what? Why has it screwed itself up like that? Honestly. It's only that one that's done it. Why? Jerk. Okay, now. Union. Why have you also done it? Stop it. Oh my god, oh my god. Why is this all just messed up? What's happened here? Wait, why is there I'm so confused. Why? You know what? No, it's fine. I'll just leave it how it was. I can copy the wall, not a problem. I said leave it. Right. Now do the exact same for this bit here. Go one stud again. And do that. Negate. Why is that off? Don't stop being annoying. 0.5 studs it is now then. Good grief. Now back to the 1. I don't know why it's like that. I hate it. Okay, cool. Back down. Half a stud yet again. Then union. Then just control copy and boom. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oof. Oh, hold on. 0. That's a new thing. That 0.1. There we go. Also adds a little bit of depth to the window. Makes it look and feel more a bit like a window. Okay, cool. This looks weird, so I'm just gonna add a bit onto this bit as well. Even though it's not needed, but it just looks weird in my opinion. Alright, okay. Well, I don't need to copy another one for this bit because this can just come straight through. Like so. Then boom. Go through that. Control copy. And there we go. That still looks really weird. That looks more weird. Why does that look more weird? Whatever. We're dealing with it. We are going to now... Fine, go back to half a stud then. And copy the window measurement here. No, not 0.51. Just 51, please. Then... oh, I need to also go back to half a stud because it needs to go halfway through. Negate and union. Control copy. Straight through there like so. Back to 0.1 of a stud. Right? Or does that look alright like that? I can make it look more window-like at some point. Okay, transparency 0.5, 0.5, nice. Okay, and then for the bottom ones I can actually do real windows, but... yeah, whatever. Right. I'm gonna, like, scatter more of these just about around here, because it just looks weird, you know? Okay, door and the frame can be a no. Can just be like that. Control copy. Have this one like flipped over, that you can't actually tell. Like that. There we go. This can face like that, and then door and frame will go with a. We'll go with a dark green. Yeah. I'll also have one over here because it is really, really bad. A lot of room over here is what I was meant to say. I don't know why I said really bad, but okay. This one's also flipped over. Cool. Let's have one that's not flipped over. Even though you can't really tell the difference, but nope, don't do that. I could have like a ship out sea, maybe, just like crashed. Future things, things. I'm thinking way too ahead. Light red. Well, don't move the invisible wall, that is needed. Then do this one a yellow. Right, cool. And like that, we've got a bit more of a live-like map. Okay, so I'm also gonna have like a plank of wood, like going across maybe a few, so people can really battle that out. I think they've really changed. What is that? That does not look like a plank. That does not look like wood at all. Telling me that looks like wood. It don't look like the best of wood, I tell you that. Anyway. Yeah, 3. Control V, and then... that one... Why is my calculator app open? I don't need you. Go away. Thank you. I can have one maybe... Yeah, I'll have one from here. Going to there, but rotate it a bit more up and to the side. Like that maybe. Does that look good? Lower just a little bit there. No, that doesn't look good at all. Holy. Rotate slightly like that. And now it's floating, right? Yeah, that is floating. I do obviously not want that. There we go. Nice. And that's where most of the budget went on this game. Anyways. Now I have a bit more of a live-like map. I don't know. Maybe. Okay. This slot can be used for another map. Has anyone on the dev forum got back to me? Check collisions, top right corner settings wheel, go away notification. Is the sword in a tool in a workspace? Check collisions, top right corner settings wheel. I'm gonna give the image of. Actually, no, because that'll save it. I want a print screen. Print screen doesn't save, so I'm gonna just give an image of that. That's hopefully gonna be helpful. But hey, I actually didn't believe that this one got responded to before our database, but I guess the database is a big problem, so yeah. Anyway, top right corner, expand hierarchy and increase names for new. Okay, cool. I should decorate this place at some point a little bit, not too much. I'm gonna hide the spawn a bit underground. I'm gonna have multiple spawns actually. 4 stuns by 4. Nice. One spawn can be there. Another, nope. Another one can be to the opposite of it. And definitely not there. And another one can be in the boardroom or meeting room. Oof. So now if I go to play, I should be in one of them. Yeah, nice. Epic. Okay. Collisions. Top right corner for the collisions, but yeah, I'm definitely doing something wrong. Top right corner, settings wheel. Oh, a setting wheel. Top right corner and a settings wheel. Okay, so here. I think collisions fiddly. Show physical collision fiddly used by physics engine. Check collisions, top right, settings wheel. I'm not even able to hold it up, so it's not the collisions, because I can't hold the sword in the inventory. So that doesn't help. But hopefully I'll get sword soon. I need to make this where it can open and close it. I think I'm going to quickly script that. If I remember how to, at least. Oof, it's been a while. I swear if I remember how to. Pat on the back, but I definitely won't be able to remember this. Okay, show GUI again, please. Is the button in the same bit? The button is... yeah, okay, cool. Should be a lot easier. I need a script. This is already going to fail. Like, game dot... starter... nope. Starter GUI... no. Starter GUI dot... shop frame... wait. Dot shop frame... I know I've already failed. But I'm trying not to rely, so I'll remember this more. Yeah, not starter GUI dot shop frame 1 dot visible equals true. On mouse game, it was some mouse button click 1 game.started GUI. Do I need to put an if statement? If mouse button 1 click equals true. No. Yeah, I need to go to the other game, the one that actually has a bit of working scripts in it, so I cannot remember for my life how to code, even the slightest bit. I know it's mouse button click 1, maybe colons and some, maybe, I don't know anymore, man. I didn't even know to begin with, but now I definitely don't know. But yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we are at now. I think we've made quite a bit of progress this stream, unlike the last one. Oh, it was a local script I need. Okay. Sword game, town, get rid of town. I could have a health bar, that would be neat to have again. Right, so that was my code, and this is the... Really? Fine, I'll go back to it then. Jesus, man. Aye. Yeah. This is annoying. Okay, cool. I don't know why Dominus is in the star pack, but okay. So it has to be a local script. I thought it just had to be a script. I guess if it was a script, it would like show it for everyone. So local script is only to you, as in local to you. Man, Roblox is so smart. So that... Oh wow, I really butchered that, didn't I? Okay, I was on the right path, sort of, but I didn't quite get it. Anyway, local scripts, please. Look in DMs. Okay, hold on. Can show on stream. Okay. Damn. Roblox is crazy. Yeah, that must have taken years. Jesus. Like, the amount of detail, like, everywhere, really. And I'm trying to make a sword game. Really puts things into perspective now, doesn't it? Okay. Sword frame 1. It's a War Thunder model. And congratulations, you are now top 1 chatter. Who is like... Okay, JW is the second one. Makes sense. Right, that should now work. So if I set it to be invisible, my next problem is going to be, because it's transparent, and like when I go to next, doesn't even work. That's my next problem. It's not a valid member of UI corner. Huh? Why does the UI corner want to open up on its own? Go away. Wait, why is it in UI corner? Okay, right now it should work. But yeah, my next problem is going to be when I... No, get out of view. Oh, right. Does it just need to be like that? Surely not, right? No. The game's talking a load of crap. I've got UI corner here, and it works fine. What on earth is it on about then? Dude, what is wrong with Roblox? Okay, right. And don't work, screw you. Well, I'm not asking for it to be a... Hold on. Sword frame is not a valid member of Screen UI. Play. Okay, it's because I've named the Screen UI different. That's it. That's... Sword... would it be that? No. No, that... Okay, oh, it's dot parent... Wait, so... I think it goes from GUI, so one parent to another parent, so I need another dot parent. I think that's the problem. If so, I'm slowly getting there in coding. I swear, if it doesn't work. Oh my god, never mind, it won't. Sword frame 1, it's not valid member. Player GUI, players don't run to... Screw you. That should work. It worked in the other one. It definitely worked in the other one. Shop frame 1 should be visible equals true when on click. Yes. Why is it not? I don't know. Because it's Roblox. Doesn't make sense. So, dot parent to the dot parent. So it's only 2 parents, but because this one's slightly different, it's 3. 1, 2. Wait, no, it's just 2. It should only be 2 dot parents. I don't get what the problem is, man. Open GUI. Open / close GUI. Yes. Yes, okay. Because I need help. Close, we'll get to that in a minute. Right. So, okay, local... So now if I do that local... local shop frame 1. I think I might be already screwing this up, but okay, shop frame 1, and then again shop frame 1. So hopefully now that works. Jeez, man. Finally. Now my next problem is when I go for the next page, is that because I've got a slightly invisible background, it's going to overlap and it's going to be really obvious. This is such a big problem. I actually don't know what to do. I think I'm becoming lost on workarounds now. That is just like, bit of a problem for me. It's just like, I don't know anymore, man. I think I'm gonna lose it, not gonna lie. Anyway. Why do you scale weirdly? Like, the light and the image, why do you both scale weirdly? It's like you're not even a part of the thing. That's bizarre. Why do you do that? Same with you, Cash. Why do you both do that, man? You... like, the text label and that... it's absolute... wait. Oh, it's because these aren't in the UI. No, they're in the UI. So why can't I... I'm just gonna... hold on, what? Sword what? Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna copy that code. I'm getting rid of the Sword 1 purchase again. I'm getting a new one. Size. Doubt this even does anything anymore, but it's just habit at this point. Hurry up. Don't be a nightmare. So now if I know it's not appealing to look at, but I'll fix it soon. So now... nope. Okay. Screw you, I guess. Fine. If I add GUI, we can have ads. Tempting. Anyway, we're not gonna make that much. Be lucky to make 1 Robux. Anyway, size. Then, if I size it like that, then put it into there, is that gonna treat it differently? Probably not. If I'm being completely real. Told you. What? Right, fine. So if I use the plugin, that's meant to do something, but it doesn't feel like it does anything. Now, is it going to change the stuff? No, it doesn't. So that should fix our problem with the mobile client. Now I've just got to do the same for the... wait, was this a local script or just a script? I think it was local because it's local to the player. I think that's how it works. Now time to do the same with the image. No, image label. Yes, please. Then do that. Okay, cool. I'll make these look pretty soon. It's just all testing, guys. Alright. Then if I go back to the plugin I have, if it works, it's a literal lifesaver, not gonna lie. Oh, that's amazing. Right, enough glorifying over it. Okay, text scaled. That was actually... It may not look like that big of a problem, chat, but it kind of is a bit of a problem. So now I need the purchase for 200 cash. Text. Wait, yeah, I did put the... Yeah, I did put it back in. Okay, cool, just double checking. I want the background... Wait, background can be green. The background color, yeah. And the text can be a... Or should it be red? I don't know, I'll think about it. 500 cash. Text color is gonna be... what's gonna be more better, because I'm gonna have this as a background transparency drop set thingy. 0.15. Or am I? No, it should be a solid because the rest is a solid. Right. UI corner. Nice, nice. And look at that. So now when I go on to test device, it's gonna look horrible still. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna have to settle on making my own UI for the phones. Like, there's nothing else I can realistically do. It's just... it's annoying, I know, but I have no other choice. Okay, right. Yeah. UI corner, cool. Then I'll put that there so I can have multiple swords without having to worry about the next page for now. I don't know how I'm going to do that still. I might have to make it where it destroys this UI or have no background to it. I might have to have no background to it. Anyways, has the dev form responded yet? You're not being very clear, so I'll make an assumption. It sounds like the sword isn't welded properly. The sword model might be inside the tool, but did you weld it to the handle? This, if it's not welded to the handle, the tool may equip, but the sword itself won't be visible, making it look like you're holding nothing or an invisible handle. Hello. No, not with an M. I am unable to hold it in general, yeah. When I tried welding it to the handle of the Roblox sword, it didn't want to weld a certain part of my sword. Hopefully that's clear. I don't think that is, but oof. This doesn't look right, so I'm going to scale it. No, highlight it all. God. Scale it properly. 217 by 180. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, I'm gonna make this visible off again, and I'm gonna make... I mean, since I'm already, you know, doing something, or not doing anything, should I say, I might as well do something, and that will be by making a black background. Smooth. Do I want smooth plastic? Because when trying to cut it out on a paint software with laser select, it's not the best. See, okay, it's gonna be something that's not gonna... Ugh. Oh my god. That is still not... That's not good, but that'll do. Okay, so if I angle my camera like so, I'm gonna have to scale it up actually. Okay. Then I can have no cast shadow. Let me just block out the sun, honestly. Hopefully it works like that. I forget now. The sun's still trying to... No, okay, right. Why don't I just do that? There we are. That works, right? Right, now I'm gonna print screen. And boom. Then I'm gonna head over to pain.net, that is. Expand, yes please. Amazing expansion. Truly. Okay. Cool, now I'm going to do this. Oh, don't be a nightmare. It's exactly what I didn't want. There's got to be a material that doesn't reflect, or I can just like turn reflection off, reflectance. Right, fine. I guess I keep material hunting. Fine, I'll just do this under the map so the sun doesn't reflect when I'm trying to make the image. Hold on. That might do it. I'll try. No harm in trying, I suppose. Alright, cool. Go away. Now I can... Yeah, cool. Expand canvas yet again. This ain't gonna work. I know. Oh, hold on. Well, the grind is still going. Yeah, it's some serious grinding. Oh my god. Right, you know what? Fine. Never mind. We'll come to that maybe later, or I can. Maybe I can get AI to cut it out. Maybe AI can be used for once. I'll see what ChatGPT can do. I swear, it just gives me the image back as it is already, which it's done that to me in the past, by the way. It's not gonna be good. Okay, right, cool. Now, can you cut around the sword, please? I don't... If I could spell, that'd be better. I don't want any remaining background, please. How much longer are you going to stream? It's probably late where you are. It is 12:27. I forget that my webcam blocks the video. I'll probably stream for... Oh no. It just depends when I get like a little low in the stream. But yeah. Tomorrow's stream should be as normal. Maybe... Okay, what? Oh yeah, that's right, okay. While ChatGPT takes years on end to cut out a single image, as proven, I need this image for my shop UI I'm doing. I think I'm just gonna have to cut some corners and make the background non-transparent. That's probably going to be the best, because when I do the next page it's just going to overlap and it's going to be really weird and annoying for me. But I'll make these backgrounds more either light or darker. What I could do is make another frame and then put the text boxes. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll copy that, put it in there. Wait, no, I want the UI corner. I don't want that. I don't want you. Don't want that. Don't want you. Don't want. I'll keep you. And now this can be info box 1. Try keep somewhat of a neat file explorer, I guess. Neat-ish. Anyways, that can go under here, and this would like tell the player what it's all about, type thing. Yeah, you have background of none. So, cache multiplier. I'll actually make that bold. That'll make people want to purchase it more, I reckon, in theory. Anyways, lunge damage. Wait, I need to do this all again. What was the +3 lunge? Okay. +3 lunge damage. Plus 3 lunge damage. Make that red, and I'll also make that bold. I might as well just go all bold now, I guess. Control V. Might as well get rid of the UI corners if the backgrounds are non-existent. Anyway, okay, the name of it is that, so I will copy it. I'll make this sword more expensive, but I'm just setting everything out at the moment, if you know what I mean. As ChatGPT, I don't know what it's done. I'll save it, because I might be able to make it brighter in my own software, but if not, I'll ask ChatGPT to lighten it all properly without it looking weird. Because it most likely will look weird when I put it through here. Screw you, man. Copy image, yes. Wait, why did I do that? Okay. Oh, it's cut it off. ChatGPT, don't cut it off, man. I don't want that. Stop cutting. I don't want the top and the bottom cut off. There we are. Right, now I can continue work on this, I guess. I swear I had another thing on it. Guess not. Strange. Can't think of it now. +3 lunge damage, a cache multiplier. That was definitely someone else though, right? I'm gonna go back on the stream and see. No, that was it. That was all the details I got there now, basically. Okay. Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna actually contact Hoon. How much do you want the sword on sale for? ChatGPT, we done yet? Dev form, anything? No, nope. Okay. You've done nothing. Well, you've done a bit, actually, to be fair. A bit more on top and bottom, please. It's not that hard, ChatGPT. Trust me, bro. It's up to me. Alright. I'm not having it dirt cheap. You'll send over the image, I'll just cut it out. Oh, I didn't realise you were still on the stream. Okay, ChatGPT won't do... Literally. And by the time it manages to, I'll be like out of my free trial and have to downgrade. No, not that one. I'll have to do another one. Yeah, okay, cool. My software sucks. You can get plugins, but it's just like, why should you when it should already be built into the thing? I am trying to learn Photopea, but I'm a noob. It's not working out well for me. Anyway, that's the sword. Could have done it in a... Actually, do you want me to do it in a lighter place? I can do it in a lighter place. I think a lighter place is going to be better. Let me take a better picture. Alright, yeah. You definitely would be able to do that. I suck. Okay, right. Town. I don't know why I still have this open. Is there any benefit that it's going to give me now? Having this one up? Codes. I can add a codes system in later, so it's not needed at the moment. Okay, ChatGPT, you've been very helpful. Oh, we've got a response on tool saving. Oh, by the same person. The issue is happening because you're calling load inventory before the character fully loads. I'm not sure how your system is meant to handle inventory after respawn, but if you want the tools to appear correctly in the player's backpack, you'll need to wait until the character is loaded before calling load inventory. Of course, they save after respawn, then put them into starter gear. This makes sure the tools are placed into the backpack after the character exists, preventing them from getting randomly vanished. Other than that, those issues, I think the data store is set up really well overall. So I guess ChatGPT does do an interesting job, because you can't before the character fully loads. Okay, right, that's a bit of a problem. Maybe if I feed this to ChatGPT, it can work up the code. Yeah. I found our problem. So I need you to edit that, please. If it can't, then Jesus Christ. Dude, if this works, it's gonna be great. At least we'll finally have one of our problems fixed that we've been waiting for a while. Anyway, tool database. Yes, please. Wait, no, yeah, maybe. Play. Now, hopefully, this works. That doesn't work, but... Why doesn't that work now? That did work. God's sake, the thing worked. Oh, it's because I didn't... Oh, right. Oh, I know why it doesn't work. It's my fault. Fine. For temporarily, I'll just add another sword in, because we're still trying to figure that problem out. No. Oh, wait. Whoops. That's what I was meant to say no to. Okay. Classic sword. 2. I'll call this one just whip sword. WIP sword. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to put that into the tools shop. 500 cash. Cool. Yeah, there was no... Oh, there's no back out button either. Oh. Respawn. ChatGPT, that didn't work, dude. Honestly. ChatGPT really isn't good. Huh. I am on the free version, I guess. Tool database. Hey chat, GPT, it didn't work. Guess who's getting fired? You are. Didn't work. Thanks for... Let's get this 100% working now. I'll give you a clean update version that handles. Alright, ChatGPT's aggressive. I think even ChatGPT's had enough now. It wants this to work for the greater good. Along with me now. It's working with me, hopefully, not against. Play. Okay. Infinite yield on replicated storage tool storage. I did a thing, and that thing equaled into this. I'm not going to ask ChatGPT to fix that, because it will just screw everything up, so I'm going to go back to the dev form. Okay, we'll save that in a minute. Thank you for that, Hoon. I'm going to go back to dev form. I believe I have done it. Now I get this. Yeah, cool. Right. Time to save this. Download. Z-Sword. Yes. Now gotta upload it to Roblox, which I'm assuming Roblox is still amazing at their moderation. And yeah. Yep. Oh my god, where the hell do I go? Where do you like upload things now? Create. Why did they have to change this that much? I knew it needed an update, but this much is a bit ridiculous. Creations, development items, avatar. Why? Wait, hold on. Well, I can do that? No way. Okay, right. Decals. Upload. Right, there we go. It took me a minute and a half. Name. Sword 1. Bet that will get moderated just because that's 1 in. Huh. Okay. Infinite yield on replicated storage. Wait for child's whole storage. Whew. I think me having 20 million cash is like a crime, to be fair. But hey, I'm the developer. You know, it kind of sucks to be the developer, I guess. Oh no. Do I want it under all one UI, or do I want to like multiple UI it? I guess I could just like have this all under one. Main GUI. But is that going to screw anything up? That's what I gotta check. Probably will, actually. Okay, I still get the sword as normal and it still robs me. Nice. Everything's the same. Okay. Shop. Gonna need to find some pretty little icons for all these in the future, but hey. That's the future. Hit Robux shop. Wait, no, Game Pass, because if not, Roblox might, like, warn me. Game Pass. Shop. Saying, hey, you can't do that, you can't scam people. I ain't doing that, Roblox. Not doing it. Game Passes. Fine, Game Pass. C. Nope, Game Pass. Cool. Wrong bit. This can be the... What can this be? What else could we add for this? I guess we could add a I actually don't know. Oh my god. Game Pass, a shop, a sword shop to be precise. Game Pass, leaderboard. I guess we could add a leaderboard. Leaderboard. And also, oh wait, whoopsies. Leaderboard, and also to, like, you know, let people know there's a deal on the Game Pass bit. I can do something really scummy and just like get a text label from up here, go over here, Game Pass shop, and now put the something. No, go away. No, go away. Deal in red. So now people know when there's a deal going on in the shop. And I can also have a background transparency, background on this, maybe. Maybe. Does that look weird? I think that looks a bit weird. Does that look weird? Yeah, I think that does. No background then. Just have the word deal in. Sheesh. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna try with the background again, but it's gonna be a darker, lighter color. It's gonna be a bit more lower, and I'm also gonna have a UI corner on it. I don't know how to feel about. I don't know how to feel about this, to be fair. Okay, so the deal, I'm going to keep that on because when we publish we'll have a first deal on already. Okay, new one, back and forth. Is the tool appearing in the backpack while you use in the world? Is the tools require handle true? Is the tools enabled true? Okay. Number one, tool doesn't appear in backpack. Number two, I'm trying to weld the handle. Where's the sword again? The handle to the metal. I'll just put blade. What are you using the word? Might mean the add-on like Motor 6 D. Oh. Okay, that makes sense. I am using Roblox's built-in welding. That could be the problem. Is the tools require handle true? Right. Tool hand. How do you check that? Is the tools requires handle? Wait, yeah, that is, yeah. Requires handle. Free. Requires handle is on. Is the tools enabled true? Tool enabled is on. Okay, cool. I don't know though. Well, we'll see. We'll soon see. I believe that you are probably more right, to be fair. Okay, I think I can just like do this anyways because I'm the one viewing it, so I'll see it. So, oh, GUI overlay is on. Okay, whatever. Screw you. We will get this sorted at some point. God damn it. It may be the last thing I do, the first and last thing I do, but it will be finished one day. What on earth? Oh, I don't think it's gonna look like that. Oh my god. I do not remember Roblox doing that. Ooh, that's a bit of a problem actually, having it like that. Because I won't be able to... Ooh. Hold on. I can just do that, okay. But that just look... No, that looks really weird. Well, I guess I'll do that like that then. Then that problem appears, so now I'm gonna have to go a bit smaller. You know what? That's fine, because we've got next bit there. Okay. Plus, we can always alter it, maybe in the future. Yeah, we can alter it in the future. It's not that much of a problem, really. I can't believe that ChatGPT actually scripted so nicely that it fooled one of the scripters of the layout on how good it looks. That's scary. But when like they talk about script and stuff, I'm just gonna be there like, huh? What do you mean, bro? It's gonna be so awkward. But I'm gonna have to search it, so it's not that much of a problem. Dumb it down for me. Anyways. Okay, cool. So we've got the Game Pass shop, we've got a leaderboard, we've got a shop. Well, these two don't actually work, but we've got the buttons there for them either way. Yes, this has been an interesting 2 days of streaming for making a Roblox game. Yeah, it's been really interesting actually. Okay. Control V. Game wall. No. Game Pass shop. GUI. So if not, the codes will get confused and break down, and I don't want any of that happening now. Just fixed a load of things earlier. All in the patch notes are gonna be bug fixes. Why would you predict the text for me and then not do it? Now what's happened? Oh my god, I remember this happening years ago. If they still not fixed it, bruh. I'm gonna like work on the Game Pass shop a little bit. Game Pass shop. Game Pass shop. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna have. We can have a bundle. Oh my god, we can have so many things. Alright, cool. I'm gonna have this as just enough. Ugh. Where's the image button? And just give me the Roblox classic placeholder for now. So until I design, someone will get someone to design something. But for now, just go away. No. Oh my god. Why is everything such a fight? Right. Image. Yes. It's got UI too, UI corners. Obviously it's got UI. What am I on about? What am I on? Okay. Interesting. Those texts say the same, but that doesn't. Ah, that's annoying. Okay, I'm gonna have to put the index on this higher 2. Now you get none of that overlay stuff, which is a good thing. You don't want that, obviously. And I should also, oh no, I don't need to do the same. Okay, cool. Text. The beta sword pack, having like a nice blue beta sword pack, cash multiplier, what to expect. Yep, cool. What to expect. 5. What to expect. Hold on. 5 times. Wait. Yeah, 5 swords. Text center. I want the text center to be. I don't want it to be centered left. So you're gonna get 5 swords. Gonna get. I should put a plus next to these actually on the second thought. Plus 5 swords. And don't worry, we're not gonna be like Fortnite. We're not gonna sell out like the OGs. You know. Honestly. Scumbags. Right. Plus 25,000. That doesn't look right. Anyway. This isn't the most prettiest UI, but I can always work on it. It's no problem. It's no problem. Info box. I don't know why when you copy it, it pastes it in the Explorer. It should be pasting it in the UI, but whatever, dude. Roblox for you. Plus, plus, plus 15% damage, and that will be like on the character if we can do that. If not, I'll have to get rid of that, unfortunately, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to do that, or hopefully ChatGPT or something like that can. And then I'll just do like a plus 5% health on the character as well. Plus 5% health. All for the short price of 1,000,000 Robux, of course. We could have an alternate. I don't know. I feel like that'd screw up something. So yeah, I'll do 250 Robux. Yeah, that seems fair. Sure. If I have any more ideas, I'll think of some and put them on. Oh my god. I do not want that. I just want background box. and I'll have it this color so it stands out in my opinion. Zindex is gonna have to be, but if I do it too low, oh no, it's fine. Okay. Okie dokie then. There we go, that looks quite nice now. In my opinion, at least. Yeah. That's not looking that bad now, if I must say so myself. Come on, be centered. Center better, please. You know what, 25 Robux, sorry, 25,000 cash, that just doesn't feel good for the price, and 35,000. Even that feels a bit, yeah. Anyway. Fine, I'll have them go all like that then. Jesus, man. And to the side a bit. I can have icons at some point too, so it's not a problem at the moment. This feels a bit bland here, and I don't know why. I don't know what else to put there. It's really puzzling me. Yeah, that's it. Just feels really like barren. Ooh. Yeah, I don't get it. Maybe if I put this down more, so like I can list more things, maybe, and then have this there. Maybe put that there. Or like put this a bit down. Move that out that way, actually. Put that there. Move this along here. And then, yeah, maybe something like that. Oof, that just still looks really weird. Maybe it's the top here. Oh my god, that just looks even worse. Fine. Do that. There we go, that looks better. And then have this a bit more downwards. There we go. And then we can really list off more benefits if we have any ideas. Where? Okay, I'll put them in there, cool. I could actually be more specific about the health, because the player might buy it and it's like, oh, this is not good then, or it has no difference, so player 15% player damage, 5% player health. Yeah. 5% player health, 50% player damage, 5,000 cash, 5 swords. Maybe an XP system, but I don't know. I could introduce armor actually at some point, perhaps, so I would just put it down for now. Plus 3 times armor. And I'll just like put that there, then do that. I think that's a fair price. 200, maybe 250. Like, you know what? 5,000 just seems quite low still. 45. There we go. That seems quite more worth it now. I don't know. Depends like how many prices the swords are. I guess. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right. And then I can have another little thing at the info box, like here, saying deal as well. Deal. Oh, whoops. Wrong thing. Deal. Red. Yeah, nice. Rotate it a bit too. And maybe just leave it no background. I know what I could have here. Because most likely, for like maybe for the first week, I'll have it at 250, and then afterwards it'll be 350. Yeah, that seems alright. Or maybe like, I don't know. I'll have to see closer to the time of release, of course. Where is the text? Where is the text gone? Ah. 350 Robux. Text. Center, yes please. How do you cross out? There should be a cross out thing there, but fine, I'll just like get a frame of a UI then and cross out like that. Oh god. Cross. There we go. Make it red. And actually make it a bit more bigger so I can actually properly work with it. Then rotate. Hold on, why do I need to do that when I could just do this? What? Okay. Yeah, boom, like that. And maybe add a little bit of a tilt. Yeah. There we are, I think that looks quite nice. Maybe make the green a bit more darker too. Oh yeah, that. I think that's it right there. That looks quite good, in my opinion. I'll think of more things to add on to that, but at least I have the Game Pass shop there for now, like pre-set up, and the script also set up. I'm gonna go ahead and test both of them now. Wait, I need a X on them. Wait, Game Pass isn't working. Why is that? Infinite yield on workplace not work. Okay, no. Why is Game Pass not working? And here comes the scripting problems already. Never ever simple. Game Pass. That don't make sense. Game Pass Shop GUI. Is that it? I think it's Game Pass. Yeah, that was it. Game Pass Shop GUI, of course. Oh, phew. Been there for years, if not. Trust me, I would have. Shop GUI, and now like that, it should. Boom. I don't know why. That's. The scale's gone weird. Okay, hold on. Hopefully the thing I have should fix that all nicely, hopefully. I'm gonna go along all of this now and just scale, offset, scale, and then go back into it and see if it works or looks better. It looks better, but I think it's because I'm just in Roblox Studio and it scales weirdly anyway, as well as it is. So if I go ahead and publish to Roblox as it is already, then I should be golden. Should. Hopefully. If not, I'm gonna have to do this another time. Is the tool? Did you make the handle visible and try to step on that? Maybe the handle is falling through the floor. No. That could actually be it. That would make sense. I'll respond in a minute. Sword game test. Weird, it says someone was playing it. Yeah, I guess it's just buggy Roblox, eh? Oh. Really? Ugh. Why, dude? Fine, I'll fix it. I'm gonna have to fix out another date. For now, I'll just make it the visible off and publish to Roblox. I'm now gonna come off stream. Thank you all for watching, and tomorrow's stream's gonna be different. So stay tuned, and I'll do it at the same time. Goodbye, all.